Hey, it's Tricia Robinson. How are you? One of the things I was taught last year is that I needed to make sure that I was really, really visible. I felt I was producing some great content, but I wasn't getting enough interaction out there. And if you can relate to this, then what I want to do is I want to share with you some information as to how you can basically get more people, more eyeballs on your presentation, as I was told. So I have a fan page and a personal page. And I'm only going to talk about the personal page here. I do want to say if you want to grow your fan page, you most likely will need to have an ad budget. So if an ad budget is not in your future, I wouldn't really invest in a fan page. So what I'm going to do is show you here how to increase people seeing who you are. So an obvious thing is to make sure you have more friends. Here are the amount of friends I have, not the highest amount, not the lowest amount. I've grown probably by 800 so far this year as I'm reaching out to people and becoming more friendly. The other thing that I had not paid attention to until a few months ago was to pay attention to my followers. So see, I'm followed by 560 people. That's not a lot. I mean, my coach, Diane Hockman, she's got at least 10,000 people. Ray Higdon probably's got 15,000 people. I mean, it all depends on your value. And they've been in the business much longer than I am. So not really comparing, but just so you know, you want to get your followers up there more. So followers are people who actually, they're not your friends, but what's happening is when you post a public thing, they can actually see it and it shows up in their newsfeed, depending on how well it's been ranked in the Facebook world. The one thing I want to make sure you learn before you start following people, because basically the way to get more followers is to request to follow somebody else. I did not know I was doing this until very recently. Somebody sent me a message that said, hey, Tricia, do you know I can see who you're following? And I was clicking and I was following all these people. And it's really not, I mean, the person you follow gets a notification, but the rest of the world doesn't need to know who you follow, right? That's none of their business. So I'm going to show you how you can make sure that nobody sees who you are following, except for the person being followed. And it's not a stalking thing. It's just a Facebook thing. Instead of asking to be a friend of somebody, you can just request to follow them. So I'm going to show you. You go to your friends. And right here, there's a little manage button. You click on manage and it says edit privacy. Edit your privacy. Who can see your friends list? I personally put only me. So if you have 15 friends with me, you'll see those 15 friends in common. But you can't see all 1,700 friends I have. I didn't want my friends to be targeted by other people who weren't, nice, honestly. So you can't see who my friends are. You can see who's posting in my timeline, but I personally make that only me. You do what you want. Here's the thing, following. Who can see the people, pages, and list you follow? Nobody needs to know who you're following but you. So make sure you very much go in and turn this off and be only you, only me, okay? Followers, who can see your follows on your timeline? I don't care about that. My friends can see my followers. That's good by me. Okay, now the next step is I want to show you how you can I'm going to go. So look, so that I am followed by 560 people. When you click on that, it basically shows you, oh, do I want to follow back these people? Am I already following these people? It shows you all the people that I am following. Okay. All right. And I have apparently some friend requests to go through. All right, now I'm going to show you something different. I want to show you how you can make sure that you can be followed by people. So we're going to go to this little down arrow. This is in the way. So you're going to go to this down arrow here, and you're going to go to settings. So if you don't have an open profile, then no one's going to be able to follow you. And if you're in network marketing or running your own business, whether it's not network marketing, but you just are trying to run a business, you need to be visible. All right, so make sure you have enough public posts out there that people get to know you. I understand if you don't want to put your kids up there, but make sure you have public posts, okay? Who can see, who can contact you? Like, I literally am available. People can find me. I make it everyone. You don't have to accept friends, and you can block people if you need to, but I basically make it available for everyone. Timeline and tagging, you can decide who can put posts on you. You can also decide if you want to approve stuff. So make sure you take a look at that. public posts. Okay, who can follow me? This is really important. You know, a lot of people don't want anybody to find them, and that's okay. You have your reasons. Again, if you're running a business, you want to be visible as much as possible. So you really should check that you are public on who can follow you, okay? So that is the lesson for that. Now what I want to do is I want to show you how I go about following people that are in my feed, okay? So what I do is I target people that I follow. Like Sherri Brown's one of my coaches, Ray Higdon's one of my coaches. I look and say, does it have a high engagement? If there's a high engagement, I love Simon Chan and MLM Nation. I look, two people, fabulous. Diane's a coach of mine, Ray's a virtual coach of mine. So here, Diane, she's a good person to follow. She has a lot of followers, over 10,232 followers. She's considered the attraction marketing queen by a lot of people. She's a person that if you haven't followed yet, you want to make sure you're following her. I am friends with her and I'm following her. All right, so here is a high engagement post. When somebody famous like this who's in network marketing posts something, they have the likelihood that they're going to have a lot of people interacting. And so another way for you to find people to follow is to see who's liked their posts. So you can go in here, you can see who everybody or just the people who liked or loved or laughed. So I'm friends with a lot of these people already, either because I follow them and they've asked to be my friend or whatever. Then if I'm looking to get more followers, because the more I follow others, the more likely they are to follow me back or to send a friend request. So like Scott, he doesn't have an open profile. I can't follow him. David, I'm already following David. You can see here, sorry, there's David. I'm following him. Kathy, I'm already following Kathy. I know I'm following Linda. I recognize some of these names already. Let me see if there's a person I don't recognize I'm following. Nicole, I might have been doing a good job following all these people already. Diane, okay. So here is Nicola Smith. Now she's got 4,700 followers already. She's probably somebody who I need to see more of her information. I'm going to click follow. Probably the likelihood already has enough friends. She may not send me a friend request, but I tell you, I have received a ton of friend requests over the last 2 months that I have been doing this simply because I followed people. So you want to go through and at least 20 new people a day. Okay. Sometimes I decide who's my target audience when I'm following them. Sometimes I don't. Like, I'm not selling a product that a lot of men tend to buy, so I don't tend to follow the men. But it really all depends on, who your target market is and who you think might be a good person. I know people who just blindly follow anybody. I try to make sure I have, at least one friend in common so it's not weird. Like, why is this person following me? So you want to go through, find a high engagement post and start following people. Another way to do it is to just go on like Ray Higdon, again, one of my coaches, and he'll put up a whole lot of stuff. I'm in his Rank Makers group, so everybody in here is probably already in Rank Makers, so I'm probably already following them. But listen, 109 people here. Talent isn't rare. So, but what you can do is you can put a thoughtful comment on here. So read a comment by the famous person, add your 2 cents, and then when you start following people, they'll pay attention to, this person's adding value, okay? Because they want to know why somebody's following them. Can you follow them back? So again, if I were to go and look at, I'm following a lot of these people. See, Becky, I'm not going to click on her. Well, one, she can't be followed anyway, but I don't have any friends in common with her. So that would be a little bit weird. But this is a way, I'm telling you, over the last, I can follow her. Over the last 2 months, I've had a significant amount of people send me friend requests because I started following them first. All right. So you want to figure out a way to go follow some more people. The more people you follow, the more people that will follow you back. Let me see if I can give you an example. I don't know if it happened a while ago. I wanted to say, I want to show you what it looks like when somebody follows you back. All right. I know it happened not too long ago, but anyway, you'll get notified that people are following you back, and that's pretty cool. And you'll get some friend requests. Like, I'm pretty sure that I have requested to follow a lot of these people. Like, let me just click on Narendra. Am I following this person? No, I'm not following him, so I'm not exactly sure why he friend requested me. People friend request for all kinds of reasons. Zoilo, I am not following him, so he must have just found me anyway. But there are people that I have put in a request. I think I might have already gone through them already. Like Frank. Am I following Frank? Nope, not following him. So it is interesting to see who are you following that sends you a friend request. And I probably should not have gone through and approved all my friend requests before I did this recording. So I do apologize for that. But again, the whole point is you want to make sure that you're absolutely as visible as possible. So when you're out there creating your content, it doesn't matter how awesome your content is if nobody is seeing it. The more people that are following you, the more that you're going to show up in their news feeds. And it's kind of like you learned when you're in grade school. In order for people to start engaging with you, you have to start engaging with them as well. So you need to block out time in your day to make sure you follow 20 new people a day. Make sure you're engaging in other posts. Make sure you're doing thoughtful stuff. You can go to I think I even have a Eric Worre page up here. I don't know if you can see it. Look at what people are commenting, okay? Try to find something of value. You can meet people this way too. This is how I used to go about making friend requests. I've kind of stopped on doing a lot of the friend requests. I've been having people more come to me after I follow them. But if you like to go the route of the friend requests, first, you can click on something that somebody has written. Labor Day is not a very good post. But if somebody is like Priya, the more you give, the more you get. And so this is a person who I would probably like and comment on her posts. And, I might go to her, I might comment on her thing and start following her. So she'll get notified that I've commented on her thing, provide my perspective on it. And after following her, she may decide, I want to get to know this person as well. So go out there and meet people. As my coach Diane would say, you got to find 10 new people a day to meet. This doesn't mean just follow 10 new people. You got to follow 20 new people. Somehow you have to have a conversation with 10 new people every single day. And if you think about having a conversation with 10 new people every single day, how quickly will your empire expand? It is going to expand. So just give yourself time, make yourself as visible as possible, and you will find that you are making huge progress towards your goal. So go out there and make yourself more visible.